So last week I did a video where I gave you 5 habits that only attractive men have. If you missed that video, I'll have it linked in the description below or carded up here. And in that video, I gave you some habits that you can implement into your daily life to help you appear more attractive in the eyes of women, which is good. It's not a bad video. I think all of us should pick up at least 1 or 2 of those tips in that video. But I feel like considering that we're all in a position, at least most of us are in a way, we're in a position where we have to self-quarantine just due to the entire COVID-19 epidemic. And I feel like I should give you guys a video where I will give you some daily habits that you should pick up, but it's going to help you in your daily life. That way, when you step out of quarantine, we're back in motion with everything, you're running life on all 4 cylinders and you're killing the game. But what's up, you guys? Welcome back to HB Fashion. If you're new here, my name is Zach Fobbs, and today I'm gonna be giving you 5 daily habits that you should be picking up right now during the COVID-19 quarantine. Starting with the first one, and that's getting up before 9 a.m. Now, I know a lot of influencers on here would try to tell you that you need to start waking up immediately at like 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. in order to accomplish the many tasks and goals that you have in your life, which I agree to a certain extent. I work a 9 to 5. I want HB Fashion to be in a position where I can start working off it full time. So yes, I'll have to sacrifice some pockets in time where I would use that for sleep, but I'm using it instead to work on some content for you guys. So of course I get that. But I feel like when it comes to how realistic you want to accomplish this goal, you have to start somewhere. So I would challenge you guys to get up before 9 a.m. I feel like if you're before 9 a.m., you're still in that pocket of time where most of the world is still asleep, if not everyone's kind of dragging, they're waking up. This is still the perfect time for you to get up and get at least 1 or 2 or 3 things done that you always wanted to do in your daily life, but you haven't been able to. At least when you start, picking up this habit, give it like 2 or 3 weeks. Wake up before 9 a.m. Your body's gonna be instantly wanting to get up whenever you're off work or you're just off of school. You have some extra time on your hands to laze around, but your body's not gonna let you. It's gonna say, hey, it's 9 a.m. You already let half in the morning get away from you, so you need to get stuff done. This way, when you start, pushing for that goal of waking up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m., it's gonna be easier to attain that goal because you took a little bit more realistic step 2 or 3 weeks prior before you hit that big one. My point is that you guys need to get out of bed and make sure you're doing something. So when you start doing your daily tasks throughout your day, I want you to do number 2, and that's eat your frog. What I mean by this is that pick the hardest task that you have lined up for yourself all throughout the day and do that first. This is something that's gonna just make sure the biggest hurdle out of your day is already out the way the first day in the morning. So guys, if you have to go clean up the whole entire house, you have to call a bill collector, call your school advisor, whatever it is, if it's just a pain in the butt to do it first. Just because when you get it out the way, you feel amazing. You feel like you actually accomplished something. Your hardest task throughout the day is already done, and it's not even 11 o'clock yet. So guys, make sure that you do just eat your frog. It's that simple. It's super easy. Believe me, it's gonna be a pain. Yes, it's something you're not gonna want to deal with when you first wake up, but just make sure you get up and you get stuff done. Number 3, revisit your goals. Now, this is a point that I heard from Alex Costa in one of his more recent videos, and it was so good I had to put it into this one. Think about your time during the last part of 2019. You set so many goals and so many accomplishments for yourself to hit during 2020, and as the new year passed and time went on, school got busy and work got even more insane, so those goals that you were working towards kind of just died off and crept in the back of your head. But now that most of us are in a position where we are just sitting at home doing nothing but watching TikToks and scrolling through Instagram, why not actually revisit those goals that you set in place for yourself and see if there's something that you can actually do to work towards them? Maybe you want to have a better body by the time the summer hits, so you need to start working out more. You want to have more of a healthy lifestyle. Or there's a certain family member or friend that you need to reach out to that you have a lost connection with for months. You want to rekindle that. You don't want that connection that you cherish to die off. So guys, take the opportunity that you need to make sure that you are taking the most of your time and revisit the goals that you set in place for yourself and go after it. I know for me is to be more consistent with uploading, videos and content for HB Fashion, posting on Instagram at least through Monday through Friday, giving you guys a video 3 times a week. And so guys, I am trying my best to make sure I'm sticking to that schedule. That way when this quarantine stuff is over, I'm still in that habit of getting that done so that this community can grow. And I highly encourage you that you guys revisit the goals that you set in place for yourself and make sure that you're doing what you can to make sure you do hit them. Number 4, kind of touched on this a little bit on the previous tip, but talk to those that you love. We are, in this time where things are tough. We are losing people left and right through this whole entire epidemic. People's jobs are being lost. People's spirit is dampening just through this whole entire thing. And one thing for sure that I can guarantee you that will make your day 100 times better is to pick up the phone, get on FaceTime, Skype, whatever, or even a phone call, or even a text at the very least, and contact those that you love, those that you hold at such a high pedestal in your life. They have such a high position in your life. Contact them and tell them that you love them and you appreciate that the position that they have in your life. You don't know how much joy that will bring you, especially in these dark times. Just simply tell someone that you love them, or just reach out to them, see how they're doing. This is something that I think we all need to pretty much know, that we're not alone in these times. This is a time where we need to make sure that those that we love know that they're loved, know that we're there for them. If they want to talk, if they're going through something, and they might even want a solution. They might just want someone to vent to. So guys, pick up the phone, call someone, and just make sure that you let them know that you love them. And if you need to rebuild a connection on it, then swallow that pride and get to it, guys. Just make sure that you're making an effort towards those that you actually want to be in your life in the long run. Number 5, set a to-do list. Every night before you go to bed, think about the day that you have coming up and set a to-do list of the things that you need to do as soon as you wake up. So of course, like I said, number 2, remember to eat your frog, get that hard task out of the way, and just make a list of everything that you need to do right after that. Just something that's gonna help you keep your life on track in your daily life. It's gonna make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do. You can just revisit that list all throughout the day and say, hey, did I call this person? Did I clean this? Did I, do that? Did I revisit this? And just something that I know for a fact is gonna help you. It's been helping me a lot. I've been trying my best every night before I go to bed to make some sort of list just to make sure that I am doing the things that I need to do in my life and for HB Fashion, just to make sure that I am running on 4 cylinders. And by the time this quarantine is over, hopefully you and me will get back into life as if we never missed a beat. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you liked today's video and you learned something from it, give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you're new here to the channel, if you like what you saw, I have plenty of other videos talking about style, grooming, relationships, whatever it means to be more of a better guy in today's world. I have tons of those videos. I'll have a few of them linked in the description below, but I hope you consider subscribing, help us build the HB community. We're 600 plus strong, which is amazing. We're getting closer and closer to my next milestone, which is not 700, it's 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers, so that we can get to a position where I feel like we have a good, strong sense of community, which we already do, but I want a bigger family, guys. I want a bigger family, but I know we can do it. So just keep hitting subscribe, keep liking the videos, keep sharing it, and we'll get there in no time. I truly believe it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.